What time is it? Fucking... God, it's 11 o'clock. Fucking sun's still up. Beautiful outside. So I just got through watching Supergirl. God, it looks so fucking good. Wow. And, overall, not too bad. It's missing the Y.
In that century.
Funny. But, yes, I ramble on about things. I don't edit my videos. These are direct, unedited, raw. Supergirl. Little Superman here and there throughout it. He's kind of the annoying cousin, yeah, because he cares. Because he's Superman. Supergirl, she didn't survive Krypton. She wasn't born yet in this version. Somehow the city gets saved by the dad, and she gets born in space on the city later on. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. But then she goes to Earth and meets up with Clark, and then decides to go party in the universe with a spaceship. I don't know how the fuck she got a spaceship from Earth. I don't know. Kind of weird. Goes gallivanting around different red sun planets, different yellow sun planets, so she can, drink and have fun and feel something. Typical to a teenager, I guess. With her dog, without her dog. Yeah, it's weird. This is supposed to be a one-off comic book-ish thing. Not really an Elseworlds, but maybe. I don't know. They're trying to tie it into the fucking DCU that Gunn's making. Lobo. If we've been following Momoa since Stargate Atlantis, where he was the grungy, dreadlock wearing alien running around kicking ass, fighting the Wraiths, if you're familiar with Stargate. And he that was pretty much Lobo to begin with. Then he went on from that to Conan, which was... Funny thing about Conan was when I went to see it, because I went to see it, the movie theater was filled with single, attractive women splattered throughout the theater. They were all sitting by themselves watching the movie. The movie sucked. I'm sorry. The original Conan movie that Momoa did was horrible. And Conan's not really that big of a movie anyway. Schwarzenegger did it. They were okay. A lot of action, a lot of... And Momoa, I mean, every movie needs a good villain. Supergirl doesn't really have a good villain. That's the problem, I think. The movie doesn't... It's got Lobo, it's got whatever the fuck these guys are. They're kind of like the Reavers. Is it Reavers? Whatever the fuck the guys were in Guardians of the Galaxy. Reapers, whatever the fuck, the Reavers, I don't know. But that's kind of what they reminded me of. A bunch of hag-tag group of idiots running around collecting girls to be brides. That's their thing. To propagate their legion. So there's no real actual villain. There's no Brainiac. There's no Luthor. There's no core villain. It's just a group of idiots, in my opinion. I don't know. But yeah, Lobo, Momoa. He goes from Atlantis being a Lobo-ish type to Conan to some other stuff to Game of Thrones, where he's the Dothraki, whatever the fuck they are. Still more Lobo than Aquaman, which he wasn't bad as Aquaman, but he's no Arthur Curry Arthur Curry is the blonde-haired Adonis of the fucking ocean. Sorry. It's not Momoa. No matter how much they tried. And he did 3 movies as yeah. And his mannerisms was more of Lobo than fucking Aquaman. Where he's running around and just fucking, I mean, he did a decent Lobo. The cigar was kind of odd because it never really looked like a cigar, but it was always lit. I don't know. That's not a spoiler. It's just some weird thing. Because in the comics, he's always smoking a cigar. This one, I don't think he's really smoking a cigar. I don't know what the fuck he's got something lit in his mouth all the time. I don't think it's a cigar. I think it's some kind of electronic thing. I don't know. It was like a vape. Lobo smokes a vape. I don't know. But he's got the bike. He's got the chains. He's got the look, the eyes, the everything. He's Lobo. He's not Momoa. But he's Momoa as Lobo. Which, yeah, works. Better than anything else that they've done so far. But once again, there's no central villain. I think it's kind of like I get kind of bored in it. Yeah, she was okay. Yeah, the stupid girl with the fucking sword. Holy crap! Can you just not put somebody in the middle of the fight? I have to honor my father and kill the guy that killed my parents. I don't know how to use the sword, but I have the sword and I will kill him. I can't fight because I don't know how to fight, but I'm gonna kill the guy with the sword because he killed my family. I have to revenge. That's her whole fucking thing. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I'm sorry. If you think that's a spoiler, that's pretty much her fucking character. Is she has no abilities, she has no experience. She's a fucking kid who family got killed. Somehow gets the family sword because they supposedly took everything but didn't take the sword. I don't know. It's just fucking annoying. I hate characters like that, where they're constantly in the middle of the shit, constantly getting attacked and have to be rescued. I'm sorry, but after the 3rd fucking time, enough. Stop putting her in the middle of the fucking battles. She needs to stop running into the shit. She's not a hero. She doesn't even know how to use the fucking weapon she's carrying. Holy God. That little fucking dude on the bus, that dude was fucking funny as hell. The whole bus scene was kind of space bus. Space bus? More like space bust. Yeah, there's a bird on the top of the building. But another bird, lots of bird. Popcorn's everywhere, so they're all over the place. But see, I told you I ramble. But overall, the movie's not bad. Lobo, and the scenes he's in, pretty much is the scene. Though some of it was just kind of. I mean, if this is going to be our legion of superheroes, literally, because we have a Green Lantern, the Lantern series is coming up, which looks just horrible. I'm sorry. Guy Gardner was a better Lantern than looks like Hal Jordan's going to be. And Jon Stewart, the two of them fighting over a fucking ring. What the fuck is that? The Guardians gave everybody a ring. The, 7 or 8 Lanterns on Earth all had their own rings. They didn't have to share them. Annoying. I mean, some of the stuff he's doing is decent. He's trying to mold the universe to make the universe. But, yeah, I quit burning myself. Look at that shit. I keep burning myself. Burning! Yeah, it happens when you're a cook. But we need more. I mean, I guess Brainiac's the next villain coming up, which should have tied into Supergirl. I don't know. Because Brainiac collected her city, I thought, or a city on Krypton. It wasn't her city, it was another city. Well, maybe that still happened. I don't know. Because he collected everything. It was Brainiac. But there was no... I mean, Lobo is technically a villain, but he's not. He's not even an anti-hero. He's just Lobo. He just comes in, collects the bounty, and leaves. Hopefully they bring him back, because he's a good character. He's a good screw up everything character. Yes. I guess that's the best way to put it. But I hope he comes back. I hope we get more. It'd be nice. And Momoa is Lobo, so hopefully he comes back for more. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe a haircut. But, I mean, she wasn't bad as Supergirl. The little girl with the fucking sword. Wow. If that was I haven't read the comic. I'm not going to read the comic. The comic came out years ago. But if she's part of the main storyline, then it's an Elseworld. It really is. It's not a DCU. It's an Elseworld. I love Elseworlds. There are so many wonderful stories with Batman and Superman in other versions. Like Red Sun. Holy crap. Superman falls into the USSR. The Soviet... And is a child of the Soviet Union. Is a son of the Soviet Union. And the Batmans. There's so many different Batman ones out there. If you've never read Elseworlds, find them. They're some of the best alternate. They're similar to Marvel's What If, but they're not because Marvel would take a storyline like one of my favorites. Oh my god, one of my favorites, Wolverine, Lord of the Vampires, because in one of the series, one of the issues, the X-Men fight Dracula, and Dracula starts killing all the X-Men and biting them and shit, and Dracula bites Wolverine. Now, in the original comic books, Wolverine shrugs it off because he's immune. But in the What If, Wolverine became Lord of the Vampires. Holy God. Where Wolverine not only gets bitten by Dracula, turned by Dracula, but because of Wolverine's immense power, becomes the Lord of the Vampires. Basically kills Dracula and takes over and turns all of the mutants and then all of the Avengers, and either kills them or turns them, period. And the vampires just dominate everything under Wolverine, except for the Punisher, who somehow evades and becomes the vampire hunter. I think if I remember, it's been a while since I've read it. I'll have to dig it out, but I think he eventually teams up with Blade and some of the Midnight Suns and some of the other vampire hunters, and they start to get back, and then they fight Wolverine as vampire. Oh my God, such a great What If. Because Marvel would take a storyline and not the animated crap. Holy God, that was just, it wasn't bad, but Jesus, it just was the MCU What If stuff, and then a lot of it didn't make any sense because it didn't go anywhere. But the Elseworlds are just one of those. What if Superman was the USSR? What if Batman was a vampire? What if and there's dozens of them. So if you can find the Elseworld and the What Ifs, both of those series, the original comic series, are outstanding. Not some of this crap we have right now, but the original work and some of the art in it is immaculate. And they've done some Elseworlds, some Elseworld movies, animated, and they're great. This is more of an Elseworld. It's not a DCU, but they're trying to make it a DCU, so we'll see how it goes. Is she going to come back? Probably. Are they going to use her properly? I don't know. I mean, Hawkgirl wasn't too bad, the look and everything. Guy Gardner, yeah. Why was he wearing that fucking suit? Why are they all wearing a uniform? Holy God, let them wear their original costumes. Stop trying to make them like a militant group. They're superheroes. They're all individuals. Let them be. I mean, if you're going to make them all wear a suit, then put fucking Superman and Supergirl in the same fucking bullshit. Jesus. But if they're going to do this, because in the original Justice League, after Legends, after Crisis, when DC was trying to get it all worked together, they came out with the Justice League, the new Justice League, under the direction of Max Lord, which is what they're doing here. If you don't know who Max Lord is, I apologize. This is not a spoiler. This is all in the comic. You need to read this shit. Max Lord is an agent of Darkseid. Darkseid sent him there to build a force that he can control. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work out that way. It's like Max Lord from the fucking Wonder Woman movie. Holy God, that was just horrible. Pablo Pascal. That was not Max Lord. Holy God, he didn't have a magical amulet to get whatever the fuck it was. Like Cheetah, didn't have a magical fucking wish thing to make him. No. These are individual characters who get their powers in a specific way. Like Cheetah got it from a medallion. I've just started watching Daredevil, the new series. And different characters have different powers, have different things, have different totems and things. Vixen from Justice League, from DC, who was on, what the hell was it series? The Arrowverse, Legends of Tomorrow. She had a totem. Her sisters had totems. Her mothers had totems. They all had different totems, and they used them in different ways, mainly to get powers of animals and shit. These are the core things that the comics have created over the past 70 years, 60 years, 70 years, however long it's been, since the dawn of comic books, since before Stan Lee started Marvel and the Fantastic Four and the Avengers and Captain America. Before all of that, people were creating the Phantom, the original Phantom. He didn't get his powers from anything. He was just extraordinary. Batman, when he first started, didn't have any powers. He was just a man, but extraordinary. When Superman was invented, created, he was a Superman. He didn't have the powers he has now. He could leap. He couldn't fly, but still, it evolved. And now they're trying to go back and change everything. And it's you've got decades of how these characters were grown, and you're trying to fuck it up. Stop screwing things up. You have Captain America. At least in the movies, the serum and everything, and the frozen ice, and they came forward in time. That was from the comics. That actually progressed through the comics that way. But some of these other characters are trying to change them, and it's just, God no. Keep the core of the character. Stop trying to change their origins and shit. If you're going to bring Max Lord into the fold of the DCEU, he damn well better be an agent of fucking Darkseid. Building up to Apocalypse, building up to what they tried to do in the last Justice League movie, and it was just because it didn't go anywhere. It's like, okay, we have the new Superman or the new Wonder Woman movie coming out. Okay, we already know it's not going anywhere because the DC universe, WB people hated everything, and Peacemaker came along and they made fun of everything, and then they changed if you're Peacemaker, I loved it because of the opening credit scenes, and it just kept going. And then at the end of this first season, when he comes walking out with everybody, and then the Justice League shows up, and it's not quite the Justice League, its original one, but then they changed it in the next season because Gunn came along and changed everything, and so then they fixed the Justice League to be the new Justice League. Yeah. we'll see how it goes. But I mean, if you're gonna go watch Wonder Woman or Supergirl, sorry, go ahead and watch it. Your expectations are low. There's no after credits stuff, so when the credits start rolling, get the fuck out. I looked at it and they said, well, if you want to watch it, save for the wonderful music. No. I rarely save for music for a movie. But yeah, go watch it. Have fun. It's a decent popcorn movie. Lobo's great. Supergirl's kind of eh. She keeps getting drunk and doing stupid shit. The girl with the sword. Hope to God she doesn't bring her back to Earth. Oh my God. Maybe she'll become what the hell is no, she couldn't become that 'cause she's not Japanese. I don't even know who she would be on Earth. Some chick with a sword. They can't fight because she doesn't know how to fight. I don't know. But go watch it, have fun, make your own decisions. You'll probably like Lobo. I like Lobo. Is she a good Supergirl? Yeah, not too bad. Superman's still kind of cheesy, corny, because that's how they made him. At least these uniforms aren't dirty this time. Holy God. God, he could not be dirty in the first one. All right, I'm done rambling. Go watch it. If I spoiled something for you, I'm sorry, because it really isn't much to spoil. I thought there was a scene in there where she's got the sword fighting everybody. It wasn't it. I think there was they might have changed. I don't know. They'll make a trailer and then they don't either use that footage or it's something they went a different direction with, but kept the footage because it looked cool in the movie for the footage for the trailer, and then they don't use it. I hate that shit. I hate when they make a movie, they make the trailer, and the trailer has nothing to do with the movie. It just has a lot of the scenes from it, but the way they cut it is not the fucking movie. I hate that shit. So, alrighty. I'm gonna go see if I can run over a bird because they're all over the damn place. Go watch the movie. Go have fun. Enjoy yourself. It's fucking 11:15 right now. The sun's still up and shining, and it's beautiful. I'm tired. I'm gonna go home and crash in my bed. So, later.